Okay, Koki. Well, there's that side quest we could do, like if you wanted to go back.
I think it's probably better to just keep going at this point.
Mm-hmm.
There's plenty of stuff on this side of this region that we can still go do.
Yeah, for sure. It's just kind of weird seeing, like, dead beasts here and there, but death is a huge part of the game, so...
Yeah, it makes the world seem a bit more alive, ironically, because these things are happening outside of the player's control.
Yeah.
The world goes on regardless of what you as the player and these people as the characters in this world do.
A container.
Guys, get ready to fight.
Oh god, it's a heckin' doggo. I'm gonna boot the snoot. I imagine during these battles we'll mostly just be chilling to the music rather than giving a blow by blow, unless we're in a conversation and whatnot.
Or there's like an important battle going on, obviously.
Really?
Then we could talk about that one. For a lot of the random monster stuff that's going on, it's, there's not a whole lot to talk about, admittedly. I would say it's a lot more exciting later on when there's more options for combat that unlock, so the combat itself is more interesting and therefore has more to talk about.
Instead of feeling bad with it, just lean into it. That's another LP tip for you.
Chilling to the music is also a good way to fill dead air.
Yeah.
I wish we could have avoided that. What were they going to do with you?
Oh, hey.
That one was hiding.
He was a smart.
Wasn't that smart, but just a little bit smarter.
You doing good, lads? Keep him like that.
He has the high ground.
He really does. It's Ouroboros. I have the elevated position. Hell yeah. Alright, I guess we'll move on.
Yeah, I think there was a container over there, which was the main reason to come this way.
Yeah, forgot about it instantly.
It happens.
I was too busy getting my wolf destruction on.
Finders keepers.
I hope we can make use of this.
Is this literally just for Nopon coins, or can I find other stuff in there?
There will be other stuff in them later. I imagine right now they're wanting to build up your Nopon coins so that you have a, surplus of them whenever you decide to start using them when things become useful for them, I guess.
It's looking complete.
Nice.
We just had to persevere.
Some of these things are also rewarding accessories,
Just had to persevere.
if you want to check those out as well.
I think I should. That could come in handy when grinding. Boost dexterity. What does dexterity cover?
Dexterity is your accuracy.
That might be good for me then.
Yeah, because Noah does miss sometimes. That would not be a terrible idea just because healers have such low health.
Yeah.
You'll notice that certain accessories do have that symbol to the side that shows, like, what role they're best for.
Ah.
It's actually really nice to have that.
Yeah, I'm digging it. Makes me jump for joy, so it does.
Guys, get ready to fight.
You can also set certain accessories as a favorite, so that they'll have a little star next to them and be easier to see. Unfortunately, there's no way to sort that list of accessories, so when you've gotten as far in the game as I have, and there's like 400 of them in a list, you do have to scroll through to find the right ones, and it gets a bit tiring to do that over and over. That's just a missing quality of life feature that I do hope they added.
Thanks for the support.
Enemy's broken away from me. Come here. I got something for you. Thanks. Crush ya!
I guess technically the accessories are auto-sorted by, like, either when you pick them up or their level, sort of. They're sort of have a hidden stat of like when you're supposed to get them in the game. Like certain ones are better later on or whatever.
Right.
So they're auto sorted by that. You just can't. If you could sort them by role, that would be great. Something like that.
I gotta push through this.
Quit being an idiot and stay back.
I guess the worst feeling as far as missing attacks is when you use your talent art and it does the big animation and then you miss anyway.
Man, you guys are aggro as fuck.
Well, they are sort of wild beasts and they want to eat you.
Nice. You do more damage when they're toppled, right?
I think so.
We've got them pinned down.
Not 100% sure on that. I know that when an enemy is dazed, I think you do a bit more damage and also attacks don't generate any aggro.
Right.
So like that's the bonus of doing that.
So I remember a topple tutorial
You itching again?
during Xenoblade 2 that was sort of to that effect. Fuck off, you insects.
Yeah, this is kind of the point where you can just decide to keep running because the story segment that's got to automatically trigger is right up here.
There we go. I've noticed you can pick up items as you're running as well, which I'm not sure you could do in previous games.
No, you can pick up the collectibles during combat, and I think they show up on screen once the combat ends, which is nice, so it's not like a distraction. You can't interact with things like containers or the supply drops in combat, though. So if there's an enemy in the way, you gotta get those first.
That's fair. That's a decent trade-off. Not every game can be Kingdom Hearts 2. Show was on Netflix. Yes, they still have it in Ionios.
Clock flicks.
Okay, Spa.
Or net clocks. I like net clocks better.
Alright, Spa. Whatever makes you happiest, I suppose. Should we grab a bite to eat? I think that's a good job.
Honestly, I am very happy right now. Very excited to be getting into this finally.
Yeah. Also, we're still going to be doing KH1 Final Mix as we go through, and we have some fun plans for next year as well.
Yeah, next year's going to be pretty nuts.
I mean, it is the 15th anniversary of HSC, so we kind of want to put in a little bit extra effort as opposed to fuck all like we usually do.
You know that's not true.
I'm just being false positive, but umtish.
You get on flame for doing that all the time, so I'm going to get on you for doing it.
That's fair, mate. I appreciate that.
Even if I know you were joking and, like, completely non-serious.
Ooh, a quick sparring sesh, you say?
This is basically introducing the level up at rest points.
Nothing like going toe-to-toe to get out of your head. Really helps you focus.
I'd like to remain in my head, thank you.
Never mind empty-headed proposal of lands, Noah. Shut it, fluff bag. Just gets more British every time. Riku vote for having mindful moment in quiet place, checking in on some state of self. Okay. Thank you, Lance. Why don't we train a bit now so we can give it everything in the battle? Nice.
I think this one might be required since it is a tutorial, but otherwise you can pretty much ignore all of the rest point XP or bonus XP or whatever it's called if you don't want to over-level in the game.
Time for a tea break?
This was a thing I believe was introduced in Torn in the Golden Country, which was the DLC for the second game.
Okay.
Alright, let's check it out.
And later on there will be other things that you can do at rest points like this as well.
Fuck yeah, let's level up. Let's go with Noah in this case. Very cool.
Unfortunately, there is a button to do all the characters at once, so you don't have to do them one at a time once the tutorial is over. I don't think when I played this I got up to level 9. I think I stopped at 8, because I hadn't done as much fighting or something.
That's the end-tom difference, baby.
Or maybe I'm just completely misremembering, because that was 60 hours of gameplay and many other hours of real life ago.
Really? It's almost time. The battle bus is approaching.
Where are we dropping, boys?
Look, alright. This is anime. They just put Goku, Vegeta, Beerus, and Bulma into Fortnite, and there's fucking rumors that Lord of the Rings is gonna be in it.
Huh?
You know, Aragorn's true weapon wasn't fucking, you know, the shards of Narsil reforged. It was a block. The advance party should already have arrived at the contact point. I got a bit serious with Noah there. That's how serious this scene is.
You can see, like, the mechs and a couple other soldiers around, but there's really basically no one else here.
Maybe they're already on the battlefield.
I mean, the whole colony apparently came out to do this or something. Or at least the advanced force, the ones that actually go out and fight, did.
Is there like a rave just off the horizon? Hello? Oh. I'm gonna leave you alone because you have a bunch of buddies.
That's probably a good idea.
Show me the way. Just as I go into a cutscene. Fucking typical.
Well, it did show you the way, there just wasn't very far to go.
It's really supposed to be here. I don't see much. Shh.
Oh, I think we've reached a very important point, actually.
I believe we have, yes.
I'm glad we got to include this in the first week's update.
Seriously.
They're still far off. They haven't spotted us.
Going in?
We don't have permission to engage. The only thing we need to focus on is our target.
Black fog. Oh no. Remember Future Connected, Spur?
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's the thing I was talking about earlier.
Enemies at 2 o'clock. Go tell the
One of the
reinforcements.
things I was talking about earlier in the
I'm worried
many
about more ambush
of things
damage.
that I was talking about earlier.
It's an RPG. There's a lot to cover.
Okay then. I'll handle it.
Yeah, one of the things that I didn't like about Future Connected is that the fog in that game really did have no connection to like the rest of the series, and now they have, in a way, brought it back. I'm not sure exactly how it's connected to the fog in Future Connected, and if I say the word connect one more time, we're going to be playing Kingdom Hearts.
Cheers.
Ooh, different battle theme.
Huh, okay. Don't know how you can hear it over the chatter, to be honest.
I'm very capable of fine-tuning.
Thanks for the support.
I have things sort of quiet on my end so it doesn't bleed through, and also so I can hear my mom if she needs me, so it's not as loud as for me as it would be for you or probably the people watching.
I'll try and balance it out for the actual LP.
Ah. All we've got to do is follow orders and it'll work out.
Just be careful, alright? You itching to get wrecked?
Fucking want some, you slag.
I got something for you. Thanks.
Even the ones that are so far under you, they don't even care.
Yeah, they're just getting really aggro.
Extra. Uppercut. Hey, no. Do that again for me.
I think a nice thing about the Xenoblade games in general is that no matter how late into the game you get, depending on certain areas and the story that's going on, there will almost always be enemies that don't aggro on sight. Because a lot of games that have that kind of on-site aggro will just make it so that they always aggro no matter what in certain games.
Games with, like, worlds that have proper ecosystems, that just doesn't really make sense overall.
Right, yeah.
Decent, right?
I find it a bit strange that the flying little bugs will aggro on sight, but you know, maybe they're predators or something. I think that was the end of the thing that it was pointing you towards. That's why it was like that.
Okay, fair enough.
You can also see the marker on the mini-map up there.
I was literally 2 steps away from it. So embarrassing. Commence mission.
Well, if we were hoping for stealth, that's out, out the window now.
Oh, interesting.
Is that it? It's not Kavesi. Definitely not Agnian either.
The fuck is that?
Huh.
Doesn't look like any kind of design we've ever seen in Xenoblade, huh?
Yeah.
It's coming down.
It almost reminds me of the mechas in, like, Ghost in the Shell kind of thing.
Okay, we'll just let them get on with their little kerfuffle. We'll go investigate this.
Started without us.
Just let the mechs fight the mechs. Like,
To the target.
You got
that's
it.
just too much of a hassle for us not mech people. Sorry, Lance.
Our priority is to take down our target. I think we should avoid confrontation with Agnes.
That's all well and good, but if there is a confrontation, no way am I backing down.
If they aggro to me, I'll fight. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep moving.
This is a game where the level curve is pretty much whatever you want it to be, especially with the bonus XP that you can get from the rest points.
Yeah.
So you don't have to fight a lot as you're going through stuff.
Oh boy.
But you can if you want to. You should be fine. Honestly, the mechs are not really overall that threatening, as long as your party is actually doing their jobs anyway.
Really.
Enemies broken away from me. Come here, I got something for you.
Cheers, you're dead.
Nothing going.
They're hitting him for like 4 damage each.
Enemies broken away from me.
I got something for you.
Thanks for the support.
Do what you prefer. Gotcha. Nothing going.
I'll save this overclock for the big lad.
Nothing going. Enemies broken away from me.
You could change target and use it now so it can be recharging again.
Good point.
There you go.
Nice little chunk of change there.
Nothing going. Oh, come on.
Man, the battle music's all been great so far.
Like I said earlier, I don't think it's as good as 1, but it's still like really excellent.
I don't know about that. I think it has more of a fighting chance.
I think 1 is just always going to be the best to me, and a lot of that's probably nostalgia. Or just, like, personal preference because 1's my favorite game of all time. There's a distinct chance that this game could take that spot, but so far it hasn't in what I've played.
Anything worthy of standing in Xenoblade 1's shadow is enough for me.
Sometimes I think about my top 5 games and the fact that they're all JRPGs.
Nothing wrong with that, mate. You just have a preference for a genre. Oh, that was a required battle, okay. I was just having fun destroying, honestly.
Why can't we be this cool in the gameplay?
Xenoblade cutscene lore.
JRPG cutscene lore.
Really, guys, he was like charging up for 50 years there.
I guess they thought he wouldn't be able to swing it that fast.
Uh-huh. Roll.
Uni's really cool. I noticed that the Agnes armor is kind of more like traditional Eastern, almost like a samurai kind of thing.
Huh.
If you know some things from the trailer, some of that might make a little bit more sense.
My flame clock. It's filling up. But
Killing bad?
Never seen this place before.
Maybe war is not good.
Why would I, like, not go with my side?
Let's give him the
Again, you can't at this point, but just imagine.
Enemies broken away from me. Top ball. Come here. I got something for you.
I want to, like, side with Diabetic Roberto or whatever that giant monkey is called.
You literally took that guy's armor.
Fuck him.
You took 2 of his armor from one guy.
Fuck him twice. I notice there's a chain connecting these two.
That is a target lock. It means that whoever has initiated the target lock becomes the focus of the target.
Right.
I think I said that in a very confusing way.
That makes sense to me.
Okay.
Do I have access to fashion gear or whatnot?
No, that's going to be in a little bit. Probably next week's session.
Fair enough.
I would probably recommend Ground Beat for the AoE, because you're going to be fighting some groups coming up.
Okay.
I don't mind giving you tips here and there for stuff like that, as long as you're okay with it. The rest of the time, I'm pretty much letting you do whatever you want.
if we can only get to the base of that pillar of light.
Swear to God if I was at the end of it again.
I think you are. Yeah, just keep going down this hill, pretty much.
Guys, you meant to hit each other.
I can hear the noises of them hitting something. I think we reached the important thing now.
Oh shit.
Oh wait, no, we gotta fight one of these first.
Oh my God, actual bullets?
What are these things?
There are no pilots inside. They're automatons.
Automaton.
Yeah.
Crush, come here. I got something for you.
You're a lifesaver. Nothing going. Keep your attacks focused.
Yeah, see, even with your dexterity increase, you're still missing pretty often. And you're 2 levels above these things, too.
Really?
Power ring.
Nothing going.
Heal.
Enemies broken away from me.
Crush ya. Come here. I got something for you.
Cheers, you're a gem.
I have a guess as to what these guys are, but I'm gonna say Stomp for now.
Fair enough. You can always, like, say something once we're done, if you want an answer to that.
Broken away from me. Come here. I got something for you.
Cheers, you're a gem.
Round B. Overclock tornado.
Damn, that fucks him up.
I think the effect of that one will also daze if an enemy is toppled, but, like, it's way more useful for the damage than the daze.
Look at Noah's leg.
Yeah, a little bit. Sometimes the terrain can be in the way.
I could have handled that on my own.
So, when's the battle happening?
Here we go.
Right
guys.
now, Uni.
Right on. Make sparks fly, Noah.
Power ring.
We do love fighting here at fucking Kiev's.
You're gonna say it wrong through the whole LP, aren't you?
Sure am.
Nothing going. Break. Topple.
Finish it.
Well, they were no
It's so cool.
It is.
Let's push on.
I still don't have an explanation for my very Monado-coloured sword.
Gonna be honest, you're probably not gonna get one for a minute.
That's fine. As long as I get one at all, that's fine.
There is an explanation for the sword, I'll say that much.
I can come back and fight more guys on my own time.
You're definitely gonna have time in between sessions to do whatever you want, if you do feel like going to, like, explore and find stuff like that.
Also, like, just to you guys in the comments, I'm not a huge spoiler fiend. Like, if I accidentally get spoiled, that's fine. Don't try and be helpful by answering rhetorical questions which very clearly do not need to be answered.
Yeah, also trying to not spoil other people in the comments that are probably hoping to avoid them. This goes for the comment section as well as the HFC Discord.
I know this guy.
Damn it! Fighting both of them.
Oh,
That's gonna be a tough break.
same voice actor, as in 2, I believe.
I expect. They'll do just about anything for our precious Ouroboros stone.
Oh.
Just walk up and stand there to get shot.
The last of the automatons.
Oh, this is not a thing to laugh at, but that was just ridiculous.
Battle unit still holding. Go, save yourself. Get that stone to the city. Go!
Jesus.
Zulu!
He's a good shot, though.
He is. And handsome to boot.
Garnica. Sorry. I should have been more perceptive.
You! You!
Huh. I can't tell if that was fire by his feet or flame clock stuff was coming off of him.
I think it was fire or just a patch of burnt ground.
Interesting.
There it is. The ether source.
First there was those automatons. Now another unknown weapon.
What in the flames are we even fighting? No, not just us. Agnes too.
So you made it this far. It'll have to be here.
Noah, look.
Is that a man?
Oh my god, a man.
He's no Agnian soldier. What
Keep
is
in
he?
mind that, as far as they know, human lifespans are 10
Controlling those
years.
automatons,
Yeah, good
maybe.
point. Yeah, I didn't even consider that until you said it. Oh, I recognize this fella. Oh, I recognize this lass. Recognize her at all.
Kavesi troops. 3 of them.
It seems we are just about the only ones left. And there's our objective.
Noah,
Yeah. We'll have to fight.
Whew.
They're like the only troops from Agnes left here. It's a good thing they're like the most competent ones in the entire fucking thing.
Look at them. They look like they would have their own boss subtitles.
I mean, they do have the fancy, you know, things on their names.
Go after the defender first.
Come here. I got something for you. Thanks. Nothing, Joe. No. Enemy's broken away from me.
Actually, is there a healer here? No, just 2 defenders.
I mean, I could answer all these questions for you, but I'm going to let you learn.
I was attacking a attacker thinking they were a defender. Well, I'm an idiot.
Do as you prefer. Come here. I got something. Enemy's broken away from me. Come here. I got something for you. Enemy's broken away from me. Come here. I got something for you.
They're tough buggers.
Yeah, they are. Honestly, boss fights in this game can get pretty hard.
Give it up. Come here. I got something for you. Thanks. Enemy's broken away from me. Come here. I got something for you. Easy fix. Enemy's broken away from me. I'll show you. Come here. I got something for you. You're a lifesaver. Eat this.
Land's not doing so well.
Not really.
There he goes.
Got you covered.
In this game, only healers can resurrect people, which is kind of tough to deal with, I'm not gonna lie.
For now.
Come on now.
Taking one down should make the rest of this much easier.
Be happening. Enemy's broken away from me.
Oh, Uni's down. Good.
You're a lifesaver.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, this is pretty much just a wash then.
Yeah, I'm fucked.
Get you back on your feet. This is looking good. Everyone,
Yay, first death.
I'm sorry.
Okay, go into Uni's arts and see if you can change one of hers. Change Power Ring to Vortex. Because Power Ring is really not as helpful as having another heal right now.
Gotcha. Alright, so healer, attack, and defender.
Yep.
I got focus for you. Thanks. Eat this.
There we go.
Enemy's broken away from me. Come here. I got something for you.
Cheers. No good.
Keep your attacks focused now. Enemy's broken away from me.
Had to readjust some strategies in the interim period. This is the first tough fight of the game.
Yeah, this is, I think I did end up getting a higher level than you by this point, because I didn't have as much trouble, and we're fighting basically the same way. So I really think I did get much higher level than this. Maybe not much higher level, maybe like 1 or 2.
Alright.
I'll show you. Do as you prefer. Gotcha. Give it up. Enemy's broken away from me. Come here. I got something for you. Thanks.
Now, do I have to stay in that ring, or can I just walk inside it?
You have to stay in the ring to get the defense increase.
Okay.
You can see that little symbol above Uni's head, the shield. That's showing that she has the defense increase.
Nice.
Nothing going.
How about this?
Let me get you an Kidding.
This should be much easier once this attacker is down, but Uni just needs to hold on a bit longer.
Really?
You might want to hang back.
There you go.
Alright, Lance, you need to get aggro back now.
Eat this. Let me give you a taste.
No good. Yep. This is
Come here. I got something for you.
Thanks for the support.
Alright, Lance finally got aggro back. Unfortunately, when you die, like when a character falls, they lose all of their aggro that they've generated, and so they're starting from 0.
Right.
That's why it's taking so long for Lance to get aggro back once he, gets picked back up.
Eat this.
Now we're cooking a gas bar.
Took a little bit. We had to change one of Uni's arts so she had an extra heal, but and even then it was a bit touch and go, but got it done now. Maybe. If anyone can hit their attacks.
Very nice. Oh, they're important characters.
It's not like they're on the box art or whatever.
These kids are going to end up stealing each other's life force. And me. I've robbed them even of that kindness.
Where did... Call that a swing? You're way too slow!
I love all of these characters.
For a little munchkin, she sure packs a real wallop.
Well, she's the gal with the goal, I think.
Yeah, that's the line.
How many of those cards has this geek got?
There's no escape. When my Mondo have you, they'll follow you to the ends of the world.
Spark that! Why don't you back off?
Oh,
How did she fool my Mondo?
with a fucking shockwave.
Try
Or just
following
dust, whatever it was.
These guys are tough.
We should be fighting, we should be a party. A kick-ass
These are no
party.
grunts. That gear. Special forces?
Yeah, defo. That'll be why they've got an off-seer with them.
Well, so are we. Even Stevens, right?
Sorry, I was just kind of taken aback by a certain name popping up there.
How could she react so quickly?
Damn, Catgirl's got moves.
Can't seem to hit her.
Oh. Can't handle the sonar, can you?
What's that sound?
She's so fast. And yet, her moves are really simple.
Maybe I should, like, stance change to chakrams.
The agony and obscene, G. I know how that goes. 1, 2, 3, 4.
This is really cool.
He's learning as he fights.
3.
He's not even looking at me.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
Gotcha.
He hit me.
Yes, we hit you a lot during the gameplay section back there.
Oh, we did. It may have taken a couple of tries, but we got you in the end.
Hang on. The fighting stopped. When did that...
We're all just plumb tucking out.
At this rate, one of us is going to get killed.
Probably
No.
more than one.
Maybe both of us will. Something strange is going on. We shouldn't be fighting like this. We should run. Run. Was it me who just said that?
Huh?
What is this? There's no
Following
time
the
to
military
think.
blindly
To
might
trust
be
my gut.
bad.
This is all too real. I hope I'll be able to get through to her. You're an Oxia from Agnes, right?
What the?
So you are then. Why are you fighting me?
Why are you talking to me?
You can talk. You're the ones attacking us.
It's a battle, not a poetry recital.
What? Too scared to fight?
I
now?
love the choreography though.
Oh my god, yeah.
It's not to do with fear. It's that sound. You can hear it too. I know you can.
We're fighting because there are enemies to kill. You think we just let you go?
This is bad. At this rate. Is that all you have to say, Agnes? I'm telling you!
Enough! I'm telling you that you're full of it. Take that!
Damn, man.
I'm gonna be honest, kind of forgot we were doing commentary for a second. I was just enjoying the
I
scene.
really have to kill her. But she's so fast. If I lose focus for a second, I'm done for.
These Kavesi Ofseers. I thought they were just window dressing, but he's different. And there's his sword.
It's almost like he's the main character or something.
That's like the first mention of the sword being unique.
I thought it was so strange that it took this long
What's that?
for someone to point it out, and we don't learn a thing about it here, by the way.
Oh, I see. I suppose this is the reason I'm here then, eh? Guess this is what they call fate. Fine then. Time for Guernica Van Dam to make an entrance.
Yeah, Van Damme! There's a Van Damme in all three Xenoblades, although I believe in the first one it's Colonel Stash who is the rep there.
Oh,
What
okay.
do you all think you're doing? Why the fighting?
What's this guy saying?
Just why? Answer me!
To fill up
What
the
do you
flame
mean,
clock?
Why? If I see an enemy, I fight. So don't you interfere. Ugh.
Ooh.
Pull the wool from your eyes.
That was a literal gut punch, not an emotional one.
Think about your real target. That thing. And me. Now you just have your little scrap. Do you have any idea who the real enemy is? It's over!
Oh my god.
He's fucking strong.
Now, is that all you need to fight? Truly? That's all?
It's literally all we know,
Of
bro.
course. Countless comrades have lost their lives thanks to this filth.
Oh, really now? I could say the exact same thing. What do you think it's like for us? Losing friend after friend. You steal everything from us.
You think we're even just because both sides do some killing? What good's filling up these flickering clocks in our eyes? It'll never replace the friends we've lost. That's why.
We aren't fighting because we want to.
We're not.
Uni, you literally just said
We can
that.
see our lives written before our eyes. Fighting is all we have. Is it any wonder we lose loved ones? Or have to take them from others?
Where's fucking Chad Stride?
All of us. We have to fight so we can go on living.
He was kind of already thinking all of this, so he's getting a
Just
reason to
decided
preach it.
that this was how it should be. If I knew who they were or where I'd...
I know who they are. You'll what?
Kiss him, smooch him, perhaps?
You're an off-seer, eh? I guess I can trust you with this.
Oh, give me the law!
You better listen up now, because the face of your real enemy is...
Oh, you son of a bitch! That was a DBZ shot as well.
Mwamba!
No,
Poor guy.
I messed up.
Oh, it's him. From trailers.
I was gonna say, was this guy in the trailers?
Leo! Help me, Leo!
Hacked.
My blade! What the... Mwamba!
What is that thing?
If you gotta take a shot, do it quickly.
Uni! Uni! What's wrong? What is it? Seen that thing before?
No, how could I have?
Noah?
No, never. This is no normal creature. It's something else.
Really? Was it the infinity symbols? Oh,
Don't go stopping on my account.
he's a chav.
Get back to killing each other. Come on.
I love the multitude of accents, it's all great.
It's speaking.
Why is that even that surprising?
Mobius.
What's wrong? Too worried about your buddies to fight?
I'm gonna make him kiss.
That. All right.
Oh dear. Well, I was right about Mwemba.
Yeah, again, they weren't being subtle about it.
Wow, this is some entertainment.
Rival factions murdering each other over one little rock. Well, your objective is staring you in the face. Try and take it.
He's a bit calm.
He is, yeah.
You'll be dead before you can lay a finger on it. Don't you just love it? Don't you
He's
wanna
very
see
metal
it?
face.
Oh, absolutely.
Sweet taste of a life cut short.
Ah, you mother!
Lance! Uni!
You killed her! Mimi!
Sparks!
It's alright, I can still fight.
Even within a hole in his chest, Van Damme is still a badass.
Jesus Christ. We're not even 3 hours into the game.
Well, what did I expect?
I forgot he was this campy, Jesus.
That's about all you're good for.
Well, crud. Hell of a throwing arm. But you know, I ain't taking that lying down.
Da 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 da.
Like 4 of those were actually aimed to hit him.
Leave him alone! Let him go!
I'll kill you!
I'd say there's not quite the same emotional investment as that part in Xenoblade 1, but
It just reminds me of that part. You said metal face.
Now get on your high horse. You're nothing more than a grunt.
Noah!
You've got a real death wish. Maybe I'll take care of you first.
Alright, we've had a lot of cutscenes. Back to the battle.
Come here! I got something for you!
You're a lifesaver.
Well, at least we can topple him.
yeah, his health is actually going down fairly fast. I guess it's because you have 3 more people fighting alongside you.
Yeah, that'll do it. Look, I know you guys are on the other side, but we're probably gonna die if we don't team up, so...
Yeah, for real.
God, this music goes hard.
I think he resisted the break that time.
Just gotta remember to get my cancels in. Damn, it just ends with like a football kick.
Remember, you can cancel into the talent art too.
Ah. It's alright, guys, we've got this in the bag.
Clearly, nothing bad is going to happen when this fight ends.
There you go.
Nice. You holding on to the talent art for the finisher.
Sure was. It's for Van Damme, man. I can't let that slide.
Thanks for that.
Awkward.
If you're done thanking me, maybe you could get up. We have to beat him together or we're dead in the mud.
Get out the way. You're just slowing me down.
Rude.
The nerve on this guy!
I like that they're not instantly friends.
Oh, of course not. They're still enemies, literally. There's just a bigger enemy to focus on.
I really hope a rare char comes out of this.
Start working. Work! If you don't start up soon, those kids and the world.
Ah, there we go.
That's what I'm talking about. Looks like it wasn't all for nothing.
I assume you know at least a little bit of what this is meant to do.
No, actually. I saw it was called an Ouroboros or something or other, but that's about it. Ouroboros being the snake that eats its own tail, I think.
Yes.
Could probably discern a little bit about the plot from that. Whoa. Did he just make himself his own stand? Did he make everyone their own stands? Oh.
An Officer? Really? Miyabi? This is all such a waste. Mio, is that why you're here? For recognition?
All of these things mean a lot more to me after seeing later parts of the game.
I'm giving you my whole self, so please live life in my stead.
For now, just run! Run with all the breath you have! We can take care of ourselves!
Stop crying, lads! It won't change anything!
So cool.
Two things combining like we saw at the start.
Mm-hmm.
Oh!
It's Kino!
What did I just do? What? This hand. Is it mine?
Everyone else like, the fuck?
How are you inside?
Phrasing.
Inside. Hold on. Are we?
Fucking raw as hell.
Oh, it's so cool.
I really want to see you turn into a giant robot.
Well, you sure catch up quick. So, you've got yourselves an interlink gang, huh? Guess I've got to give the old fool credit where it's due.
I love how there's steam coming off it.
Well, whatever. That form you just merged into, it's called Ouroboros. See about it, dear skulls.
Thank you for the lesson.
Are you also an Ouroboros?
Me, I'm Mobius.
Oh, okay.
We live in love, don't we? When Callus and Agnes come together in unity, you're practically one step away from being on the same level as us.
Okay.
So we're one being.
To put it bluntly, you're failures. Fact is, the two of us are mortal enemies.
Alright, Jasper.
You got the picture? No further questions? Then let's get back on the dance floor.
Oh my god.
I love the cutscene to combat transitions.
Nice. God, look at the UI and whatnot.
Oh, the attacks are so cool. I love them.
Hang in there, I'll heal you!
You hearing this music right now?
I'll show you! I'm going in!
Yo!
Style on them.
Pretty sure that's a move from Birth by Sleep.
I was expecting the Tony Hawk special sound effect.
Now, I assume, like, in regular combat, I would have to manage a gauge and whatnot. It's not going to let me just stay as this all the time.
Yeah, you can see a gauge up in the top left corner.
That's fine. I mean, I don't want to be a super form all the time. I want to, like, have to, well, like I said, manage when and where I turn into this thing.
Going in! I'm not done. I can still get you.
Why are they not healing Lance?
Just petty, I think.
He'll be fine.
I think they healed him right at the end, actually.
I don't know if party members get like XP and stuff if they're KO'd when the fight ends. I haven't really paid attention.
My god, that's so cool!
Pretty good. Well, what a tough one. Enough. We'll say I lost this one, yeah? Who is he talking to? No idea. But... got a parting gift for you. Don't worry, there's plenty to go round.
Huh?
Oh. Yeah, that can't be good.
Is that the fucking dark mark? Oh, they can see it. I'm not sure they like it. Or maybe they do.
And now
That one was different.
It was. I think I might know who that is. Like I said, seen some fan art in my time.
Enjoy watching.
I have also seen the fan art, but a lot of what I've seen is probably not the same ones you've seen.
Who even was that?
Well, that was weird.
I'm glad that they didn't fall on their asses, because that would have been a very Xenoblade 2 thing to happen there.
Just now.
Well, I mean, I was expecting it.
What's happening here? What's going on?
I don't...
That's what I mean when I say the game takes itself more seriously. Because 2 really just kind of didn't know how to do that, from what I saw.
Put away your weapons. You're not enemies.
No, I just took a shot through the chest, alright. Have I not impressed enough life lessons on you yet? It's like, Jesus.
Thanks.
Hell yeah.
The scar is an X, which is not nearly as important as it would be in Kingdom Hearts.
Skin's all wrinkled.
Yeah.
It's called getting old.
Ah, you're getting old. Oh, Jesus.
Well, must be your first time, huh? Seeing a human like me, I mean. Well then, looks like my plan was a success.
What plan?
You 6, you're now Ouroboros. Check the flame clocks in your irises. Do they look different to you?
Now you mention it.
Our flame clocks have changed shape.
It specifically did not affect the Napalm.
Huh.
You see it? That's the Ouroboros ring. Guess I did good. Entrusting this power to you. That mark there. Late 10th term, eh? 3 months left. Till your homecoming, that about right? As for the rest of you, you're probably about 2 years off, right? Me. I've been alive 60 years.
Holy shit, that's practically thousands of years.
60 terms, by your counting. Yeah. I've been alive 6 times longer than you lot.
Oh, thank God he did the
This is
math.
how people are really meant to be.
And more for some of them.
Listen, folks. That's not all. There's still something else that needs to be done.
Anyone else want to come out and shoot him before this information gets relayed?
You guys who want to survive, live on, hold the torch.
You know, now that you mention it, that would be nice.
You kids don't need to be fighting each other.
I would like to not die
anymore.
at an arbitrary time frame.
But that doesn't mean you get to relax. From this moment on, those Mobius bastards are never gonna leave you alone.
Okay, so maybe this is a group, I guess.
Now, kids, you share a common destiny. They'll hunt you constantly, relentlessly, without rest.
That is what relentlessly means.
Except at those bonfires. For some reason, they don't go near those.
Sword March. The land pierced by a great sword.
Yeah, it's very fucking familiar, isn't it?
Our hope. Our city. It's the only way you're gonna defeat the real enemy. And reclaim what was lost. The way the world and life should be. And listen. Don't give up. 10 years? You kids deserve better. The only thing that can change all this is the will of Ouroboros. You kids, and you alone.
Did his clothes not disappear? Okay.
No, they don't.
Fair enough. Alright, let's toot-a-loot.
Hey, is she?
Yeah. An Agni and Offseer.
This was the first piece of music we heard for Xenoblade 3.
Getting chills.
Yeah. Sorry, am I outperforming you here? What's wrong? Oh yeah. Riku's here. I completely forgot about him.
Yeah, the Napon don't help with combat, so...
Oh, another one.
Yes, the other team has one too. I guess they can't call them Agnian troops anymore.
I see that thing trying to pop in and out.
Uh-huh, yeah. I can nitpick that, but whatever. This is not a time to do that.
So who's getting this exactly? 'Cause we're not exactly fighting each other anymore.
I think the off-seeing is different than the life force going to the flame clocks.
Close to making it.
Not entirely explained at the point I've gotten to in the game what off-seeing really does. I guess it's meant to be, as far as it's understood at this point, just sending them to whatever afterlife there is.
Thank you for doing this with me.
Well, this is what we're meant to do.
Also, we were just inside each
To
other.
send on the voices of the departed is an Offseer's purpose.
To send on the voices of the departed is an Offseer's purpose. Right.
Are there hearts to heart in this game?
We're leaving. Noah, Uni.
No,
What's
but
that?
I think there's a lot more character
Mission's over.
interaction that makes up
We've
for
got an
it.
obligation.
That's pretty cool.
Need to report the sitch. As
It also means there's no
Time to withdraw.
requirements for
Neo,
those character
Senna.
moments, like there was in
But
Xenoblade 1.
What?
Come on, Tyon. Don't be rude.
It's hardly the time for pleasantries.
Can you put that thing away? It's just kind of
We lost
awkwardly
a great
hovering
many
there.
of our comrades. We have to
With
inform
the hair
those
and the
still in
glasses, I gotta say
We're
it,
already
he looks so
different.
much like the protagonist of
Snap
Persona
next time you come
5.
charging in.
Indeed.
Just, he's black instead.
Why don't we settle this here, right now?
Yeah? Bring it. I reckon I could go for some payback.
Lance,
Yeah?
that's enough.
No.
What do you mean?
There's no point.
Seriously?
Before,
Literally,
She and I
without the flame clocks,
transformed.
there is no point in
I
fighting.
felt her thoughts.
So are their flame
Or
clocks
maybe her
just like
memories. There were so many.
completely filled
and
forever
then
now?
They were a part of me.
They are disconnected from the
There were
flame
so many
clock
different
of their
fragments.
colonies.
Ah,
Hard
okay.
to tell them apart.
if they were to kill the others, then the others would not fill
understood.
the colony. It wouldn't affect them in any way.
She's lost a lot fighting us.
And eventually
Keves
they're going to
took
have to
away
come to
so
terms with that.
much. She's experienced a lot of grief.
Madam, are you aware your hair's on fire?
Transformed.
Yeah, that's another thing that's not really explained yet.
Yeah.
I felt it as well. Your grief. It was like mine.
Yeah, well...
And in one of those memories,
Mio.
there's something that could be our fault. That's what it's like. In war, I suppose.
Tyon, are we the baddies?
I think we might all be the baddies.
So,
Let's try being the goodies instead.
Some kind enough to show face. But we'll hide again if this drag on.
You have one of these as well?
Time is
I love
wasting
Riku
itself.
and the
You're right.
other teams Nop
Let's
on.
go. A lot's happened, but that seems best. You made the right decision, Lance. Sorry for confusing things.
I'm gonna be honest, no, it's been a pretty confusing day, though.
Yeah, for real.
Should we leave it at that?
Yeah.
There you have it. I sincerely hope for your safe return.
Alright, you sassy
Take care,
bitch.
too. Take care not to die in a ditch somewhere, that is.
Got him.
The next time we meet, it will be as enemies. Don't forget that.
Ha! Don't worry, I've got a good memory.
Fucking arsehole. Are we gonna exchange telephone numbers, or...?
Nope. Just go on our ways.
Alrighty.
Hope we're going in the right direction.
Actually, guys, the colonies are in the... You know what, it's fine. We'll take the long way. Whew, boy. That was intense.
I'm glad you got this far in the first session, because my first session of this game did not get to all of those events. I actually stopped in Colony 9 during my first session.
It's the enemy. The enemy's approaching. Our sworn enemy.
Seems there's a happenings a transpiring.
Shenanigans are shenanigans.
Hey, you okay? I know Spar isn't. It's been a long sesh, huh?
No, I'm hungry.
No, I'm hungry. I mean, you and the Agnian officer transformed into that weird thing. Yeah, well, for what it's worth, that didn't seem to do any damage or anything.
Would you think like he caught a virus from her or something? Honestly, that might be what they're taught. Indoctrination and all that.
That is how propaganda works. And none of you are immune to it. Yeah, I guess we could use a rest at a bonfire somewhere. Much fighting on way back, probably. I will be in none of it, though. You've got a point. Hopefully there is actually a bonfire around here somewhere, because that will make an ideal stopping point.
I think you passed by the same one that you stopped at before.
I could know. You are now controlling Uni for some reason.
Basically, the explanation is that Noah was tired.
Okay.
So the player needs to control someone else to introduce this mechanic.
That's fun. Yo. Very nice. And that's a tree stump.
I don't think you can quick travel right now. I'm pretty sure it's blocked off.
Can't skip.
Yep, okay.
Well, we'll play for a little bit and get to that place.
Yeah, that'll be a good stopping point, because, again, more things are going to keep happening. Things do be happening a lot.
But no, this has been a really cool introduction to the game. It's given me everything I need to know about the tone, the conceit, a lot about the combat and whatnot, which seems to like have just been getting started as of this point.
There is so much to the combat. It is actually insane. I will admit that because it's based on the Xenoblade 2 combat, I wasn't completely fond of the game when I got to this point, but it picks up very soon to a point where I was just like, yeah, okay, I'm in it now.
I mean, we've only got 3 of the 6 party members, so once we have all of them, you will have so much choice. We haven't even gotten to like class switching and whatnot yet.
Oh yeah, like I've been avoiding that just so in case people haven't watched the trailers or whatever, but yeah, that is like, there's so much that you can do just with that.
I'm a good healer. Uni is the personification of I'm a healer, but...
You could probably take Vortex off of the arts if you wanted to and put the damage up thing back on. Or you could just not care. It's up to you.
I'm pretty sure with this loadout right now. Actually, speaking of, what does Lance have? Bull Rush, Crash Out, Uppercut. These are all pretty good.
Yeah, I generally keep those 3 on this class. I don't really like the damage down of that stance, although might be helpful if you're having a tough time with some fights.
Even with the Agnians gone.
There is still monsters about, is that what you mean? I know.
Oh, Jesus. Give it a fucking rest.
Now, I'm pretty sure this was not here before the battle.
Ah.
I might be entirely wrong about that.
Uni's grief. Oh, hey.
It was kind of just chilling there. It hadn't really noticed you.
I really like this battle theme.
It's really good, yeah. It's probably going to grow on me now that I can pay more attention to it by not having to focus on the gameplay itself. That is the thing with me when it comes to music and video games, is I often just kind of don't really pay attention to it because I'm focusing on the gameplay aspect of it, or the story and whatever is happening.
That's so foreign to me as a concept. Music is a huge part of why I love video games.
It's a huge part of it for me too, but I tend to just hyper-focus on things, because that's how I am. Usually appreciating music in games comes afterward when I, like, go find the OST online or something.
Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Oh, a quad wing.
Yeah, these didn't appear in Xenoblade 1 for a long time.
Not until Sartor Marsh, I think?
Yes, I was actually thinking Magna Forest, but they are there first. I think your attack missed, and it only heals when it hits.
Fair enough.
There are some that are like that, which is probably an issue, I guess, if you want to look at it that way.
Hear that, Noah? Lance wants something a bit meatier.
Again with meat. We're far from home, okay? You don't need to tell me this stuff.
Nice little shortcut.
I mean, jumping down and breaking your legs could be considered a shortcut.
I mean, it wasn't that far. Yeah, go around the enemies. I think we fought enough of them.
Really?
Also, we're going back through, like, retreading areas, so all of these are going to be lower level by now.
Ooh, shiny.
Are you alright, Noah?
You could try to fight that thing over there, because you passed it earlier.
Fine. I'm not sure how to feel, that's all.
It does have a lot of companions, though.
I don't even think they aggro along with it because they don't have the marker for it.
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
For enemies to be connected, usually targeting one will put like a little triangle symbol above all the ones that will aggro alongside it.
Right.
So you can usually tell when it's like that.
Nothing going. You can try a little harder. You're on fire, lads.
Just do whatever.
Uppercut. Nothing going.
Noah is not standing in place to hit it with break.
Whatever.
Xenoblade AI be Xenoblade AI.
It's trying, bless it.
No problem. Ground
Heal. Eat it.
What?
Eat it.
There we are.
As always, Noah.
Booyah, baby. God, that healing ring thing is charging very slowly.
The way that talent arts charge for different roles changes. Attackers is by hitting bonus effects with positionals and stuff like that, or doing like break topple combos, participating in that.
Right.
For defenders, usually you fill it by pulling aggro off of other party members. And for healers, it's by using the field effects, like the attack up or the regenerate or stuff like that. So if you're not using those things, the talent art for healers is going to fill extremely, extremely slowly.
God, this guy has high defense.
He does have a literal rock on his back. Of course, he waits until after you use the daze to topple.
It's fine.
Yeah, that's just the cooldowns of all the skills being different.
That was over way too soon.
Actually, lands that took a while.
I don't think he has a unique thing for that.
Let's get it done snappy.
Don't worry, I'll handle it. Make this quick.
Smooth as always, Noah.
I got something for you.
Cheers, you're a gent.
Don't think we have anyone that can launch right now.
Nope, I don't think you have any launch, smash, or whatever the other thing is that I can't remember right now.
Smash is so strong in 2, it's actually a little bit absurd. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Actually, do I have any more things that I can tune in? Let's have a look. Yeah.
If you want the job done right,
Actually, will Colony 9 even like us anymore?
I think we deserve a thank you, don't you?
I wasn't getting good vibes from them.
Yeah, again, there's definitely shenanigans going on that should make that particular mechanic a bit questionable, but that's for next week's session.
Hey, here we go.
I'm starving. Got anything I can eat?
Just gonna ignore that. That's fine.
You haven't really gotten any bonus XP.
Alas. Clean clothes.
Much better.
Don't actually know what this does.
I think you can get a little bit scuffed over time, is what they're trying to say.
Oh, okay. I've kind of noticed that a little bit, but, you know, whatever.
Alright folks, that brings us to the end of the first week of the HFC playthrough of Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I'm really enjoying this. I'm really glad to be back in a Xenoblade world, just being a Xenoblade guy. Don't really rhyme, whatever. Been going for 3.5 hours, I need a break. So we'll see you all next week when the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 playthrough continues. Bye for now.